Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. If you're new, my name's Rebecca. The channel is called Artistrebeccals, which is a combination of my name and the fact that I'm an artist. Today's video, we are going to be, I'm still working obviously on my food collection. If you have missed the last video, it is a project that I've commissioned myself to do for the entire year, to promote farmers and the importance of them. And I'm creating lots of different concepts for that theme. And in this video, using one of my pages in the concertina sketchbook I've made from watercolor paper, just some cheapo paper, I am going to do some flowers, wild flowers, and they're going to be very loose because in the concertina sketchbooks I've made, it is just sketches basically, and I will then move over to art boards or my Hahnemeühle D S sketchbook to do finished pieces. So I've wet my brush, I'm going to get my Neocolors and we will get started. I've got my bright green at the moment and I'm going to just do a layer of scribble over both pages actually, because I think that that's going to look really quite good. This is a then yellow green, just scribbling. I only have 4 greens at the moment till I've made my mind up of what I'm going to add. So this is emerald green, and then I have a dark olive. I'm just going to do a bit over here. Get the brush and just wet. This is just to give us like a field background basically. Not too bothered about rubbing out all the texture because it adds to the effect. And kind of gonna go in now, I think, because I haven't planned this video. This is just off the top of my head. I'm gonna go straight in and drop some red in. We might start getting some flow. I find it can work quite well for flowers, for wildflowers anyway, the wet into wet technique. This purple is called purple in the set, but actually I wouldn't call it purple. I think many artists have said that actually, that they wouldn't be calling it purple. It's too pink to be a purple, but it's my favourite. It's more a berry kind of colour, not purple. I mean, this is purple, but they call this violet, and again I wouldn't call it violet. So it's all named. Not, you can't always take the names seriously of things, because they might just be called it but not actually be it, if that makes sense. And then I'm getting this blue. This is Colebook blue that comes in the set of the 15. And I like Colebook blue. This blue, anyway, of Colbert. But I don't like ultramarine blue. I never have done. In any colour. I've always found it. I never understood why it's always included in sets, in paints, or anything. It's always ultramarine blue. And it annoys me. Because it's granulating and it's dull for me. And it's just, when I look at the sky, I don't see ultramarine blue. But that's just me, I guess. On a nice sunny day, it will be a very pale light blue. And on cloudy days, it will be Payne's grey with, you know, kind of like a light sky blue mixed into it, for me. So, yeah, I'd like to do other things other than ultramarine blue. I do not find it a necessary blue. So what I'm going to do is let that dry, because then we're going to go in, when it's dry, with the drier crayon and do, like, build up the layers and put in the green, you know, grass, basically green grasses. Okay, so I quickly used the heat gun just to speed the process up. And now we're going to go in and build up some more in the front here. So going in, and what's nice is that the crayon is still wet, for me adding the water to do the wet into wet technique. So it helps to make the crayon, like, you get more pigment out of it when the tip of it is wet. Just thought I've not added any yellow flowers. Most unusual. I always add yellow flowers. Now I'm hoping, guys, you can see this video better, because I've gone back to using my the second miniature tripod. Well, it's the second tripod I purchased, which I thought was going to be extendable, but it's an octopus leg thing that's miniature. It's not height adjustable. So I've got it stood on my desk, and I didn't get on with it before, but I'm hoping now that it could actually be working out better than the other one that is a clamp, that because this desk is like a foldable thing, it's not actually durable enough for the clamp, because there's ledges. It's like a tray table thing, and it's not a flat table, so the clamps don't really stick well to it. So it's all a challenge when you're trying to do a YouTube video, I can tell you. You can't just hit the record button and go on and do your painting. There's a lot of setup involved in doing a YouTube video. Thankfully, my desk light is still working, So that is a plus, because in a few of the videos you've been hearing a high-pitched noise coming from, which is my light. And I'm determined that I am not going to be spending any more money on desk lights. Because sadly, I've noticed with not just Amazon, but these LED desk lights that are rechargeable, which are practical for YouTube creators because they can sit on your desk, they hardly last at all. And you can't replace the rechargeable batteries because they're inbuilt into the thing. And so I am very frugal and economical. So it's very annoying if I can't get into a device to buy a rechargeable battery to put back in to recharge the thing. And it's such a waste for the landfill to have to put a whole plastic light into the trash. You know, it just bites. It really goes against everything for me. Very frustrating. So I've got the emerald green, and I'm now just going and adding like flick marks in a way, just to indicate some of the long grass that you get. And this is kind of like abstract-y, very loose, no thinking. And that's really how art should be. I don't like all this overthinking and planning, and you can exhaust yourself before you start. All this, you can think things to death sometimes, and you just have to go for it. And yeah, mistakes happen. We're not all perfect, but that's how we learn. There. And then we'll take a look back and see. And I think I'm pretty happy with that one. So I'm going to wet the top up here. Add some of my turquoise blue, which I would actually have said sky blue. But that's just me. They do a sky blue, which I haven't got, because I don't see the point now I have this, because to me it does the same thing. And I can always add in more blue to it if I need with the other blues that I've got, the sapphire blue, cobalt blue, and that's it, because those are the only two blues that I think I need. I'm kind of thinking about maybe getting a Prussian blue, possibly. But because I have the Payne's grey, I can always add it to the sapphire or the cobalt. But then I'm thinking if I get a Prussian, I can then make another different green with the canary yellow and ochre yellow and all that kind of stuff. So that's my thoughts as well. So I'm going to do another quick blast of the heat gun, guys, and this time I will have it on while it's recording so that you can experience the fun of the heat gun. And there we have it. A nice little piece that I'm quite happy with. So, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch you really soon. Don't forget to hit the like button if you haven't already. Thank you very much. And subscribe if you haven't already. It's free to hit the subscribe button. And did you know that the word subscribe actually is just to follow? Like on Instagram or Twitter. It just means to follow me. You don't pay any money. It is a free thing to do. And when you hit the subscribe button, it means that when I upload another video or create a community post, you will be updated. Hopefully, if YouTube works properly. So with that said, guys, take care and I'll catch you soon. Bye.